All right, let's skip it on down next to Rocky Top real quick. I was waiting for Cousin Shane to preview the Tennessee-Alabama matchup. Maybe we'll get to do that on the next episode if he shows up. But I just thought these comments from Theo Jackson, one of the senior defenders there from the Volunteers. This is a guy that for years and years played under Jeremy Pruitt, but he never really made much of an impact. Yet this year, he's been one of the better players on the entire team. And I think, one of the top defenders in the SEC. I don't think that's too bold to say. And he really provided a good window into what's going on there on Rocky Top, on the leadership that is being displayed by these players. I think that's far more important than seeing it from the coaches, because the coaches can only do so much. It's got to be a player-led thing, and it seems like we're starting to get that. The culture is being changed, according to Theo Jackson. And, I really like this last comment he has on the difference being coached from, he doesn't call out Jeremy Pruitt here, but clearly he's calling him out, comparing to how things are running there under Josh Heupel. I think Tennessee fans will really appreciate these comments.
Confidence you guys gaining, each game, each week as a defense overall?
Oh, we're gaining so much confidence. With just film study, because, this whole year, this is the most film I've, seen other players watch. Because every day, a different DB is hitting our phone. Come on, let's go upstairs and watch film. I've never really seen that, so it's kind of surprising to me. But it's also encouraging to know that we've kind of changed the culture here, and it's just exciting to be a part of.
Theo, Tyler Barron spoke earlier this year about how you guys are just playing harder this year, and with that, and guys wanting to get in the film room more. What do you think it is about this culture change that makes guys just lean in more and want to get better in those ways?
I feel like that's a credit to the leadership, because we take so much heart in this team, and we just try and pour our souls out to our team, just giving our all every day. And then I feel like the younger guys are seeing that, and then they're starting to do the same thing that we're doing. So I just feel like the leadership has been a big impact on that.
Some coaching staffs are harder verbally on guys, for better or worse. Others are sort of a lighter touch, more teaching, less yelling. Mm-hmm. Where does this coaching staff come down in that range, and how does that fit y'all's personality?
When Coach Hype first got here, his thing was positivity. So it's really more teaching and less screaming and yelling. So I think everybody responded well to that, because they don't want to go be somewhere where they're getting cussed out every other day. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just slowing everything down and actually teaching them, and then them understanding it better.
And these kind of echo, comments we've seen from Sam Pittman, and why those players bust their ass for Coach Pittman. We're seeing the same at Tennessee, where there's a thin team, there's adversity, yet they continue to fight. They continue to, put out the best football I think Tennessee's seen in a couple of years. Who would have saw this coming? So, hey, it certainly looks like things are trending in the right direction for Tennessee, and it's because of players like Theo Jackson and I'm sure Alontae Taylor and Matthew Butler and guys like us on that defensive side of the ball, really stepping up their leadership and setting the tone that, like Jackson says here, the younger guys are taking note of, and hopefully they'll carry that on for years to come, because that's the only way Tennessee football is going to get any better.